35192. You want to send me a text, AlanCoxShow.com, for everything else. Use the keyword carding if you want to figure out how to join us on Saturday. The inaugural Alan Cox Show High Voltage Indoor Karting Challenge is going to go down at High Voltage in Medina and the Foundry Social. Saturday afternoon, it starts at 4 o'clock. And, yeah, we're all going to be there. We all got a team, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Got a logo?
You got a logo?
Yeah.
Oh, from Joe K.
From Joe K.
Yeah.
JK hooked it up.
There you go.
Pretty sweet.
We're only here Monday and Tuesday of next week before Thanksgiving, but I'll have more tickets for you for the Bill Squire Christmas Kwanzaa. Those tickets are on sale.
Go to cleveland.com. We're going to be doing some events, too, and I'll have announcements on that probably next week.
Okay.
So we'll be giving away some tickets and just building up. It's going to be a big deal this year.
Be a lot of fun.
It was great last year, and this year's going to be even bigger and even better.
Last year was the inaugural year?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll have more passes for Magic of Lights for you, more MGK Double Xmas tickets.
Yeah.
Whole bunch of stuff next
stuff.
week. And then we'll have details for you on the final show of the year, which is going to be the Alan Cox Show 10th Anniversary Special, which is going to happen on Monday, December the 16th. That will be our final live show of the year.
Have you ever heard someone give advice through a question?
Give advice through a question.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what you should do?
But it's more of...
Or more detailed than that.
Here's the scenario. It was earlier today, down in the cafe.
Yep.
And this girl's going on and on about this new man in her life.
This is a customer.
No.
Or somebody who works there.
This is someone that works in this building.
Oh.
And I was just eavesdropping. Like, she wasn't talking to me, but I'm hearing this conversation, and I'm waiting for my food. I kind of latch onto it because it was a little bit interesting.
She wasn't talking to the people behind the counter. She was talking to her friend in line.
She was talking to her friend as they're, like, walking in, and I hear them say these things, and she's like, yeah, he's just so nice, and, he's great with the kids, and blah, 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 and just going on about this guy that's in her life now. And the question that the girl that was with her had was, in a month? It's been a month.
Uh-huh.
And so she's in just
some people like to work fast.
In that really short sentence, she said so much about what she thinks of this lady that might, they're probably work friends, so they're probably not super close. Maybe they're close, I don't know. But she's basically saying, listen, stupid, you are going too fast with this guy, and he's going to hurt you. And she said all that in the tone and just cadence of her question.
Yeah.
Like, it's been a month.
It's very dismissive.
Yeah, like, it's in a month. So he's got all this stuff. He's this perfect guy in a month. It's been 1 month, and he's this guy. You let him into your kid's life already?
Girl, I've been there.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. It depends on the frequency inside that month.
Right.
If this is somebody that you see, you figure for a working adult with children, what's the maximum you could understandably see someone that you're dating in the span of a month?
Well, it sounds like these people are way above that. This sounds like someone that's probably seen basically has moved in this month.
Oh.
I mean, I didn't get that much from it, but it's, they're spending a lot of time together.
So without knowing the full story, just from what you've given, it sounds like somebody who was really desperate to have someone to. Yeah. Okay. Well,
and again,
some people are very, very
lonely. It might
lonely.
work out, and but that's basically what I got from the other girl going, in a month?
Yeah.
It was, you're lonely, you need to calm down, these kids are going to get attached to this guy, and it's going to be weird when he leaves.
Yeah, that's the weird part if you've got kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because some people go the other way. They wait a long time.
Right.
Because they want to be sure.
Yeah.
Takes more than a month.
Yeah.
But you haven't been in a situation, Poundcake, with somebody with kids.
Yes, I have.
Oh, you have?
Yes, I have. That's why I said, girl, I've been there.
That's why he now will save the kids, because before he let them go in the fire.
Making it sound so terrible.
You guys know who John Kennedy is? Is there more to that? I don't want to cut you off, by the way.
No, I think it's funny when you hear someone that is saying more than they're saying.
In a month.
In a month.
I had a whole
'cause she-
relationship in a month, so I know.
She didn't even have a follow-up or anything. It was just like in a month, and then she was almost pained to know that this is probably not going to work out.
But how did her
and then she's going to have to deal with that.
But how did her friend respond to that? Just, yeah,
she's like,
I'm
oh,
on.
yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
We're just so
okay.
happy. And yeah, like that's...
Hey, what do
It's
we
always-
know? Yeah, there are people who are like, I met your mom and I knew it was 2 weeks later, and you know.
I envy those people.
Yeah, that'd be nice. But how often, what I see more often is the people that get into a new relationship and it is the best thing ever. They're posting on social media all about it, and I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop.
That's the thing, is the level. The thing that is added with the element of social media is you have so much more to walk back if it invariably goes south quickly.
Well, like, there's people that I follow on social media just for that, because I know they're going to get into a relationship.
Oh,
They're
no.
gonna
You
go
see the
through
train
it,
wreck?
and I'm
Yeah.
just like, and I'm just waiting. Like, you see it. Like, you can go through their feed and see these patterns over time, where they're like, oh my God, I'm so lonely. Oh my God, I met the best guy. Oh my God, we're just so happy together. I'm so depressed, and I'm alone again.
And scene.
Yeah.
So you follow them just to watch those peaks and valleys?
It's very entertaining.
You want to see the bell curve play out.
I've never tagged any of my boyfriends or, like said, I was in a relationship on Facebook for that reason. I don't need. I live a public life enough as it is. I don't need my boyfriends and all my dirt falling out in the streets like that. Mm-mm.
You don't see people like that. I mean, there's so many.
No,
like,
I do.
I know, but I'm just saying, and it's gotten to a point where if I see someone, like, every once in a while posting about your significant other, being like, hey, I really appreciate this person, I just want to know, that I always like. That's cute and that's fine. But when it's constant posting about your significant other, that is where I go, this is a red flag situation where they're going to, they're trying to make it seem better than it is.
They use Facebook as their diary, which I never understood that. I've never understood where you, in the heat of the moment, you're in an argument or whatever, and you post something in social media that you're going to later want to take down or have to clarify. Because according to some of these feeds that I be reading, I feel like their husbands be beating them because they're like, oh, a terrible human being. I can't even believe I married this guy.
Right, but then
And
the
they're
next
trashing
morning
him.
they're like, he's the best.
Exactly.
Yeah, we were a little worked up last night, but he's a great guy overall.
Yeah.
It's
Boys will be boys.
whiplash kind of thing where I'm like, wait, last night you hated this guy's guts, and now he's the best thing that ever happened
Well,
to you.
that's why-
I'm just trying to figure out which one it is.
That's how crazy love can make you.
Well, usually whenever I see a lovey-dovey post like that, especially on Facebook, I always put the laughing emoji like, ha, this ain't gonna work. Because I'm that hater that everyone hates.
Why? Like, why respond to something like that with
No,
a
I don't-
laughing
How
I
dare they
just-
clog up my feed?
I'll hit like
It's
just
their
so.
fault. Why don't you unfollow them and then it won't clog up your feed?
Yeah,
wanna
but
see.
no, I want to see because
See?
I like it because I want to see
But why not?
entertainment.
But why
everything
not-
unfold.
But I understand. I can kind of understand passively enjoying the Schadenfreude of it. But why comment? With
I didn't comment.
I thought you said a crying, laughing emoji.
They have the Facebook like
yeah.
buttons where you can show.
right.
Like,
That's a comment.
that's not a comment though. It's just a like.
Did you? Right. Leaving it alone is not commenting.
Okay.
They might not see it from you,
Sure.
but you are commenting on it. You're going, haha, you ain't gonna make
You're
it.
giving an opinion.
Right. What's the point of
I
that?
don't know. I have emotional issues.
He's got his own problems.
I got my own. So when
Yeah.
I see somebody else's dirt spilling out into the streets, especially they're putting it out there
makes you
willingly.
Yeah. No, I understand.
So I'm like, okay, let me comment on this. You're putting it out for the world, so I'm gonna judge. I'm gonna do my job. That's what we do.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
We judge.
But not everybody. I mean,
Everyone judges if you're on the Facebook.
I'm
timeline.
90%. I'm 99% passive in everything I see on social media.
But you're not really on Facebook like that. And
I'm
if you
on
are-
enough, or if I saw something, I'd be like, you know.
you put that little cat.
If you want, I can clue you in on these feeds. I'll give you the backstory. I'll let you know everything. 'cause
Yeah,
it's,
I don't.
It's
I mean,
just some people they wear their heart on their sleeve, and for me, it's just entertaining.
I guess. Listen. I'm a different breed of cat. I get it, but and I'm not trying to be a curmudge.
No, I mean you're
I just
you're
can't-
being decent, honestly.
I'm just saying I can't see the enjoyment of. Is this somebody that you dated? Is that what it is?
No.
What- so
it's just someone
somebody
that it's like a friend of a friend, and I've interacted with them enough to know who they are and know that their version of the story is never the real version of the story.
What you're saying is that it's fun because you can see it coming before they do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You're like, next panel is going to be this, and then it shows up as if by magic.
Right.
I see.
Or I've never
and every once in a while you get like a few twists and turns.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, pregnancy scare. This is fun.
Yeah, that I can see. You're like, oh, hey, it took a little turn here.
I've only had a couple boyfriends, but I've dated a lot of people. These people are putting their dates, like, had a fantastic date with a fantastic guy. I can't wait to see where this goes. I'm like, so you just put that out there into the world? Like, you just want everyone to see that you had a fantastic date? Because you know they're going to ask questions about who's the guy, and then people are going to snoop.
The attention-seeking behavior on Facebook is and all social media. Like, obviously, you're on social media for attention, but you
all the time
trying to get every aspect of your life out there is very concerning.
I had a friend of a friend who got blasted on Facebook for not paying child support, and he was informed through Facebook that
that's a real world thing too.
That's what I'm saying, and he was informed through Facebook that he had a warrant out for his arrest. So
did he get served by being tagged in a post?
I don't know.
I have a feeling he knew before it showed up on Facebook.
Blocked.
I don't think Facebook told him.
She blocked him, and then apparently he kept getting like tagged, or like people kept hitting him up like, hey bro, like such and such is hitting you up and calling you to court.
Deadbeat dad.
So I guess that's a good thing about social media. You know when to run.
Yeah, that cat knew. Hey, guess what? Without Facebook, he knew he wasn't paying his child support.
Right. Didn't know he had a warrant though.
Yeah.
Well, sooner or later, you're going to have a warrant.
That is one of the good things about social media. If you think you like someone and you want to like scroll their feed, see who they are.
That's my friends to see if I like someone.
Alan, I was on a grand jury years ago, and all these domestic violence cases, a woman had come in to testify, and they'd have black eyes and bruises and sitting there going, oh, he's a really good guy. He's just got a temper. That's classic. Yeah. Alan, a question for Poundcake. If he was to save that child's life, and in the future, the child made it big in some way, would Poundcake expect the child to pony up some cash as a reward for saving their life?
No.
No, okay.
I would expect him to do the right thing and, of course, give me some cash.
Do the right thing. Spike Lee said it best.
Well, you should want to give me some cash. I saved your life. There will be no
millions. but in lieu of that, would you press them to get... Okay.
I want them to want to. That's all.
But if they don't, then okay.
Yep, everything's fine. We're even.
I see. We're even. Yeah.
I'm sitting over here poor, eating
I
ramen
want
noodles,
you to want me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're living a life on a yacht, and I'm just over here poor and desperate. That's fine.
Wow. You wouldn't be there if it wasn't for me.
Alan, I know a guy who admitted to incest on Facebook. Maybe he just misspelled insect. Mm-hmm. Maybe he needed the ant control guy to come out.
Is like what? Are the cops going to come beating down your door because you admitted to incest, or he?
I don't think it helps. I mean, if they're
did he post his status as it's complicated with his sister
in a relationship with? Well, it's complicated.
Yeah. Boy, you guys look a lot alike. Yeah. You and your girlfriend have very striking resemblances.
Did you see the kid in Toronto? Like it's like it turns out it's a brother and sister, but everybody thought they were like dating, and it's like this boy and he's with this girl. And she's taking a selfie, and she's all smiles, and he smiles her that, and then immediately goes like,
the Leafs game.
Yeah.
Oh, they were brother and sister.
They were brother and sister.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hella creepy.
That was funny.
Oh, don't take it's always one of those like, don't take your side chick to the game, and they're just like, bro, that's my sister, dog.
Mm-hmm. And they're also pretty young too. Like they look like they're probably like mid-teens, like 14, 15.
It's just annoying that regular people have to make statements like that. Like, people were hitting them up like, hey, bro, who's the girl? Like, that is my sister.
No, but I clapped them cheeks too. He's like, that's my sister.
But the hook of that video is how quickly his face changes.
Right, exactly.
That was the funny part.
Yeah, that's funny.
But I thought they were boyfriend and girlfriend too. I just assumed.
Nope, brother, sister. Although, if you go to Pornhub, you never know.
Alas, Pornhub.
Stepbrother.
Secret sister.
Stepbrother, what are you doing? Are you going to take me to the hockey game?
Cash, grass, or ass, sis.
No one rides for free.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there are some people, in all honesty, I'm sure there are some people that do what you guys do, but they're probably poaching too, right? They're looking to see when somebody's on the downslide, and then they go,
oh, yeah. Hey, I'm here.
Are you okay?
Do you need anything?
Just want to check in on you.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, but if someone is going up and down like that, I don't want anything to do with them. Maybe a younger Bill might have made that mistake, but this current iteration of Bill is not messing with anybody that posts that much stuff on Facebook.
I've seen.
You've learned your lessons.
I literally watched a drug deal go down on Facebook. Someone posted that, like, who got, what did he say? Who got the bag or something? Someone said that, and it was like, I got 40. Who won it? And then dude was like, hey, hit me up. And then dude was like, my number changed. Like, he put the number in the bio. I'm like, oh my God.
I get that that's probably the shortest distance between 2 points when you're looking to
Going
unload.
through the messages, yeah.
Yeah.
It was in the comments. He was like, posted his number. Like, he's like, hey, mind if I slide through after I eat real quick? Like, yeah, come through. Bring your sister.
And the cops.
We lighten up.
Come through.
Yeah, let me slide through.
The guy who admitted incest on Facebook, the texter said, he has a baby with his sister.
Ooh.
They live in Barberton. Now, that tracks. I don't know why you wouldn't get pinched, though.
I was going to say,
If that's on social media, like,
Yeah.
Well,
maybe the right people weren't watching.
Well, forget social media. You have to go to the hospital, and then they're like, okay, who's the father? James Crawford. Who's the mother?
No,
Melissa
if they squeezed it out at home. Yeah. This is my baby sister.
And
Which one? Yes.
Still has to have a record. They have to get us, like, all that stuff done, a social security card.
Maybe they're Amish. I don't know.
Or maybe they're just playing it cool. Like, oh, will the father be joining us? Nah, just the uncle.
Yeah.
Just the uncle.
He's got his uncle's eyes. Oh.
What?
What a lovely little child.
I mean, I give them credit for not getting an abortion. Like,
Well, we had that story years ago about in Germany.
Yeah.
How they were trying to make incest legal.
Yep. You end up with enough waterhead babies, and they'll shoot that stuff right down.
Well, I think that the idea was that there's enough genetic differences between people now that it's not as big. I don't know.
Inbreeding is still not a good thing.
I understand.
You know.
I understand that, but I'm not German.
Are you sure?
Yes.
right.
Little tiny bit of German.
Maybe these people out there in Barberton are German. Mm-hmm. Maybe they're just trying to carry on the fine Teutonic traditions.
Barberton used to be like, I thought it used to have like the highest teenage pregnancy rate in the country. When I was in college.
In the country?
In the country. I thought that was like.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I mean, I had college roommates that like went to school there.
Congratulations, Stacy. Too bad you can't keep the baby and give those stretch marks up for adoption. Teenage pregnancy, blood, poop, and ruined bodies.
There you go. Blood, poop, and ruined bodies. You don't want any of that.
In a month?
In a month?
Could I be pregonate? How do I know if I'm prengan? What is the best time to sex to become pregnant?
All right, let me break. You want to get the last word in via text? Do that, 35192, and we'll come back, wrap everything up.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS. And everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio app.
No matter what you're into.
There's a podcast for everything.
And let's face it, they're the hottest thing going right now.
So on January 17th,